Here with Candace Parker. Congratulations on the big win. Such an exciting game. I was telling people earlier, I felt like I was watching a playoff game between the game itself and the crowd. You had quite the crowd out there today.
Yeah, our crowd was amazing today. Our fans have been great this year. It's been a lot of fun playing at home. We haven't had a lot of games at home, but it's nice to play in front of them.
Tell me what the big difference was between that first and second half, because you guys came out 17-point deficit, won the game.
I think it was just our focus on the defensive end. Our defense really affects our offense, and we were able to kind of be a little bit more physical with them, keep them off the foul line, as well as stick to our schemes. I think in the first half we were just everywhere. We weren't matching up with anybody. And we knew if we could get it within single digits going into the fourth quarter that we'd put ourselves in position to win the game.
Was that just a lack of miscommunication, do you think, or?
I think it was energy and effort as well. Coach is not a coach of excuses, so we can't use the excuse that we got off the plane less than 24 hours ago and we were on a 3-game road trip, we flew cross country. We had to find the energy, and we did in the second half.
Defensively, obviously, it's no secret. You guys have improved a lot individually and as a team. How do you keep that momentum going, especially going up against Minnesota next?
Obviously, we hope to turn this into a rivalry with them. We have to. I think to some extent, but they have more titles than us in the recent years. So for us to hold up our end of the bargain, to turn it into a rivalry, we got to win some regular season games against them. We know they're a great team. They're tough, especially at home. But I'm excited. It's fun to play in games like this.
And like you said, it is at home. They have the home advantage. How mentally do you prepare to go into their house and make sure that you come out with the victory there?
Minnesota's a great team. We can't go into the game and not know the schemes. We have to stick to it because if you mess up, they make you pay. So, they're a team that runs their sets, and if you allow them to run it, they're going to kill you with it. And so we have to somehow disrupt them.
And lastly, I want to talk to you about the NBA awards. You look like you had some fun out there with Mr. Carter and everything. How was that whole experience like for you?
It was a lot of fun. It was surreal being surrounded by so much greatness and so many people that have done so much for the game of basketball. I think that's what I was most excited. You walk through a room and there's Dominique Wilkins. You walk through a room, there's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. All these people, Bill Russell, that have done so much for the game of basketball.
And I do want to ask you about WNBA All-Star. Early voting came in. No secret, you're up there. Do you still look at that? Do you care about that? Is that something that still means something to you that you would want to participate in, or how do you approach it?
Of course, it's an honor to be a part of WNBA All-Star. With it being my 10th year, it's very special, but it's not something I take for granted.